and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from Heinz Field. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down, Vick. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Vick. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Newton on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Newton to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
From the 6. Now increase here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Touchdown.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the gun, Vick. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up second down. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. That gain on third down, good for 28.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, here's Newton. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Throwing again is Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, man open, that's Henry Ruggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. 29 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Michael Vick and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a first down throw for Newton. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Steelers 6.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
The onside kick recovered by Bowman.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Newton. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal.
That goes for a gain of 31. Here's Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The intended receiver was D.K. Metcalf, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
It's third down and 5.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Buffalo.
Out of the gun, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Third and long, it's Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometime.
That's caught at the 25. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Vick on the bootleg. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On second and goal, here's the option. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down.
From the gun, Newton. That's complete right side to Kmet. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he's going to be met